Arnold Schwarzenegger stars in the Lightstorm Entertainment action-adventure comedy True Lies, reteamed with James Cameron, writer-director of Terminator and Terminator 2.
Mr. President, one of our best men is inside.
Transmitting now.
Right on time.
Harry Tasker is the top secret agent, except he's married. His wife and his family and no one else knows what his profession is. They think that he's a computer salesman. He lives two opposite lives. At work, he's like a Terminator. At home, he's a flesh and blood computer nerd.
How'd it go at the convention, honey?
You were the big hit of the show. It's fantastic. I love the computer business.
She's a housewife and a mom, and is bored to tears with her life.
Mr. Tasker's office.
Hi, it's Helen. Is he in?
Harry's in a sales meeting, Mrs. Tasker.
Could you press the button for the top floor, please?
He's just always gone, and we never really stop to think about it.
No relationship can survive when you don't bring the best part of yourself home to the relationship.
And at a moment of great weakness, she meets someone who recognizes her vulnerability. I was thinking about you.
Simon is like a lot of the characters in the movies, not who he appears to be. And as the title says, True Lies, everyone is lying about something.
Meanwhile, Harry meets a beautiful and mysterious antiquities dealer.
I don't believe I've met you before.
Rehnquist. Harry Rehnquist.
Juno takes care of all the glamorous accoutrements and in the ways of the seductress, the way that the wife would not.
Tia's character is the absolute opposite. You know, she's a complete counterpoint to a housewife.
Gibb is concerned for Harry when he sees his life unravel, but he also thinks it's great because now Harry will finally understand what Gibb's life has been about. He's been married a few times.
I played the intense guy, and he plays the guy that is kind of trying to calm me down all the time.
Maybe it's just that you're not in touch with your feminine side.
I would have just had a better sidekick.
True Lies isn't really truly a comedy. It's sort of an action-adventure with a lot of comedy in it.
You know what this is? It's a snow cone maker.
But there was a lot of fun going on behind the scenes as well.
One in a million.
Of course, you can never do it on film.
This is off the record.
Look, so you guys are finally on each other's wavelength.
Hello, champagne.
I don't know if the world is ready for a tangoing Arnold, but I guess we'll find out.
To cover a wide range of scenes, the production team spent 3 months away on location shooting.
We were constructing all of this stuff on the building in Miami. We had construction going on in the Florida Keys. We also shot in several different climate zones.
Well, how many times did you spend a whole night on a mountain?
The entire crew slid down the hill in a snowcat. I thought that was going to be the end of them.
What's your exit strategy?
I'm gonna walk right out of the front gate.
May I see your invitation, please?
Sure. Here's my invitation.
Oh yeah, that worked good. Right out the old front gate.
Can you lean back a second?
Have you ever killed anyone?
Yeah, but they were all bad.
I don't like this term, the bad guy. I'm actually, I just think I'm misunderstood. It's a fun type film, and therefore I hope no one takes it all too seriously.
There was a lot of stunt work to be done on my part, working with flamethrowers that are extremely hot and that are very dangerous.
It's just another action movie.
The United States Marine Corps provided several Harrier fighter aircraft, crucial to the movie's climax.
When you're making a film on this scale, it's exactly like a military maneuver. We'll see what we can accomplish. Lieutenant Colonel Jerry Brockert kind of championed the project and said this is one we should support.
We could not have done the film that we have done without the military assistance.
I think it's going to be a real action blockbuster. I think it's going to do more for Marine Corps aviation, certainly, than Top Gun did for the Navy or the Air Force.
We have our lead character flying a Harrier jet, which is impossible. The difficulty of that is it has to look real, and it's not really an effect. Well, why don't we put the whole jet on a roof of a building in downtown Miami? Never quite thought we'd do it, but it couldn't have been more perfect. This is a big picture.
I called it the domestic epic.
True lies. That's like an oxymoron, right?
You have nothing but people lying to each other and knowing that the other is lying, and
Gibb has told a lot of lies to his former wives, and that's, you know, they left anyway. Go figure.
Because nobody asks a question, then it can't possibly be a lie.
In this case, I think most of the lies that people tell are incredibly huge.
I do know how to fly a Harrier jet.
Well, it's actually a pretty boring film, I have to tell you. No, I got to be honest. Really, I can't lie.
Lightstorm Entertainment presents True Lies, a story of international intrigue and domestic chaos.
What were you doing there?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. What can I say? I'm a spy.
Through 20th Century Fox.